Hello? Okay. Can you hear the music in the background? Okay. Um, do I need to lower the music or is it good? Because I want to make sure that you can hear me over the music. The music's just going to be there. I want to make sure it's... Oh, that music's... Wait, let me bring it to about there. Okay, I'm checking it on my end here because it can always be messy. Right about there should be good. We got some Neon FM synthwave in the background. Okay, because if you know me, I love my like 80s retro synthwavy goodness. But hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's RPG Maker Monday, and heyo, good to see you. Hope you've had a good weekend. I have been busy off stream, believe it or not, with a lot of the work that I've been doing. I want to show you something. So let me just get right into this. Who's ready for one of the funniest sequences you will experience? Because I can only show it to you in this. Make sure you can hear the game. Okay, let me turn this down in my ears because it is loud in my ears. Alright. So, this crystal will be removed, but will show up later. People are like, what? What are you talking about? So I'm gonna go to the lava room. Normally you have to make your way through this way. Yeah, I've been working on the cave quite a bit. Actually, you know what? I should show you the cave, how it looks from the beginning. But yeah, I imported teleport crystals. I've made it a lot harder now, so you have to navigate through all this, and there's gonna be plenty of monsters along the way. So you'll be fighting and fighting and fighting. I've been tweaking some of the monster effects and whatnot. Get a sign here. Deeper into the cave, we'll go there later. Right now we're gonna go to the lava cave. There's a savior there's a savior circle. Don't worry about all this. That's just decor. I had so much fun putting this together. There's a goblin in front of a chicken. What? Oh, great chicken of lava! I wielder of the precious ring, command ye to rise. Drake! Wake up, you silly clucker! Come on, wake up! I thought I saw humans. Son of a scarab! Who let the humans in here? Well, what do you want with me? We're looking for a ring dropped by Zeldaran. She said it was lost in a room with a lava lake. Well, finders keepers. She made the good tree and got out of here, so the ring was free for the taking. Them's the rules. Now get! I'm trying to wake up the chicken of lava, spiciest of fowl. What will you do? Will you stay or will you leave? Heyo, I want you to pick one. I'm going to show you both responses, by the way. So, pick one first. Stay. All right. We made a promise to Zeldaran to get her ring back. We're not leaving without it. All right then. If that's how it's going to be, time to beat up stinky humans. Whee! Welcome to die! Wah! Now, he's gonna die really quickly, but that's because I have him intentionally weak. I will be giving him much more health. But again, he will be buffed. He will be buffed up for the actual fight. This is just for the purposes of testing. So we're going to ignore that. And this following sequence is the same whether you choose stay or leave. You'll see why in a moment. Ugh, you're tough. The ring! Now. How about... No! Eh? What's that? Oh, great chicken of lava! You've awakened! Quick! Use your flamethrower breath to torch these humans! Nice chicken! Friendly chicken! Huh? What are you doing? Go attack them! I command you! Stomach grumbles. What? You want food? Then go host those humans! Free food for you! By the power of Precious, I command you, attack! Useless chicken? Why I oughta... I wouldn't do that if I were you. Shut up! I've got a bad feeling about this. Happy clucking! Bark, 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 bark. Well, that happened. Now what? Shall we look inside this cracked box that the goblin dropped? We may as well, since Zel's ring and the goblin fell in the lava. Maybe there's something useful inside. Let's see. A small ball, some jacks, playing cards, and a rule book. That's it? That's it? I guess we'll have to tell Zel the bad news. Ready when you are. Yeah, so that happens. But now that you've seen that, now I'm going to show you what happens, Heyo, since you chose leave. Okay, it starts off the same. You know, he's telling the chicken to wake up. Now get. I'm trying to wake up the chicken of lava, spiciest of fowl. This is what happens if you choose to leave. Yeah, that's right. Get your ugly bums out of here. Zonia, we can't leave without Zell's ring. We made a promise to get it back. Besides, look at this guy. He'd fall over trying to catch a snail. Ahem. I thought I told you to scram. This doesn't have to be difficult. Give us Zell's ring and we'll leave you alone. How about this? Massive fart. Yes, really. Haha, take that. Oh, God. Oh, that's so foul. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, gross. Wee-hee-hee. Time to kick your butts. And then the battle plays out the exact same. I'll use this like shocking ninja technique. I know, hey, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? This was one of the funniest things I've ever written. Was that whole sequence? I just cracked up so much. Now let me show you what else has been going on. So not much has gone on in the town here. I've added several people. This is Joe from Edge of Allegoria. That's the game developer. We work together. I recently picked up a Sprite, the Sprite program. So I got this character for him. He helped me out with it. This is a buddy of mine. Look, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's a fat guy in an overcoat. These two are my real-life co-workers. So how'd the lobotomy go? Perfectly. The patient didn't feel a thing. Nor did they remember anything. Oh, nice. Please be there when I perform my lobotomy practical. I should be fine now. You remember what happened last time. I'll never forget. That guy's reaction is forever burned into my memory. Maybe I should give you a lobotomy to forget. Shut up. And they both start laughing. They actually wanted me to talk about that. This one over here is another developer, Mei Shing. She has purple hair and a white dress. That's her similar to her actual VTuber. World creation takes so long, and sometimes you just have to get away from it for a while to just relax. In case you're wondering, yes, I am a goddess. Normally I appear as a human priestess. That is my day job. Now back to getting over this art block. These two is another streamer I know and her husband. I actually work with her as well. Mrs. Spud, you must be the postman because it looks like you have a package for me. Mr. Spud, if I were a fart, I'd clench my cheeks so tight so I'd never let you go. Yeah, it's that we have that kind of humor in this game. Because besides all the seriousness, there has to be silliness. And I've got another couple. They're a queer couple. This one looks kind of like DJ Escher. And here's what's going on. And this is their girlfriend. Fiance, whatever. After dinner, let's go dumpster diving. For music or treasure? Yes. That's a reference because they, on the 4th Wednesday of every month, Escher and Synth Dolly host Garbage Disposal, which is musical shit posting. I'm not kidding. Also, I have tons of NPCs that I am welcome that for a lot of people, hey, if you want to be an NPC in this game, whether I use a stock character or we work together for a more customized sprite, or if you have a custom sprite, I will happily put you in there. Otherwise, most of these characters are just gonna say like, hey, the food's good or whatnot. Welcome, travelers, what can I get you? They've got all kinds of stuff, including water. Drink to stay hydrated. This does nothing, by the way. It's just water. Literally, you can get free water to drink. You know, chocolate milk, beef stew, veggie stir fry, arroz con pollo. Cheeseburger, tangy, cheesy, beefy. Besides the regular potions and whatnot, you've got to have food items. That's the Earthbound effect. And again, as you see in the pin, please disregard any construction noise you might hear. And the room above me is currently having the carpet replaced, so that's the noise. Alright, so let's walk through the cave so you can see how much have to go through it. I'll still stick like treasure chests and whatnot around here. Go around. We've already seen the lava cave. So now we're gonna go to the other side. Show everyone who's watching might be like, oh, this, I'm gonna have to remember this when I play it. Lots of moving around here. Lots of... Because again, that gives lots of opportunities for monsters. And then, this is an important sequence. Because, a small room with a savior circle and a teleport crystal. What could that possibly mean? Where would you like to teleport? Cave entrance or nowhere? If you can teleport to the cave entrance, well, it pops you back to the entrance. This is only here temporarily. This is a big deal. Also, I'm streaming in 2K, so please let me know if the quality is really good, or if you're just seeing it in 1080p. Warning! You have reached the point of no return for the demo. Make sure you've done everything you want before advancing. What will you do? Proceed or go back? It looks good. Right on. Yeah, Twitch just approved me for 2K streaming, so that's exciting. It's part of a beta, so hopefully it's all good. Make sure you have your settings set so you can view it in 2K. I don't know how on your guys' end, but on my end, it's all set up. Mine's source locked. What? Anyway, if you choose to go back, well, it kicks you back so you can exit. Hi, Viral. You only play Sigma builds as befitting of your rank. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Now, if you choose to proceed, because remember, this is the point of no return for the demo. That's good because I need to have the game, well, the demo ready by next month. Early next month. This room, it smells different. It smells alive. This must be where the cave flower blooms. Let's grab some flowers and get out of this place. underground lake. Green. All these goddess statues. That's gotta mean something. Gotta mean something. So let's go up. And hey, there's Sky Ninja. And then I can't... He's here. And then look, all these cave flowers. And the waterfall. It smells alive is the last thing you want to hear in a run of fear and hunger. Yeah, right? It smells alive. That's not good. That's not good at all. And, yeah, this is going to be where the final cutscene, boss fight, and then the cliffhanger will all occur. Yeah, that's the plan. Because also you'll notice there's no way to get back to the previous area. Once you reach here, again, point of no return. Obviously, I'll set it up so you can come back and, you know, be alive and everything. Also, I like the crystal sounding effect. Hello, Chaotic Narrative! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, you're chaotic. How are you? I do believe you're from the Spirit Stone, yes? Whoops. Your map making skills are mid, but you're good at making boss battles? I knew I recognized you. The boss, so I've tested the boss battle a bit for the one who you're gonna fight. Let me see. I love the fact that here in RPG Maker you can you know, make your own troops, adjust the enemy damage and whatnot. Cause this guy, yes, his name is Brodacious. He's actually an important character. He's gonna be the final boss. Spoiler of the demo, and it's gonna be a good one. So I'm just gonna say the two characters are at level 5, and it's gonna be like and this is pretty much how it's gonna be. Level 5. What's cool about the battle tests, they give you infinite items. So you can see how you might even get, I might even give him some additional Audio's a bit louder than me. Hold on. There, that should do it. Is that a bit better, Chaotic? Oh, he might need to heal. Yeah, ninja skills. he's a ninja. That's Sky Ninja. So heal. And if you're wondering, yes, this battle is supposed to be tough. It's still quieter than the game. Okay, hold on, I'll bring it down a little more. How about now? So she'll just use a magic water. Yeah, the joys of stream management are always. Like, is it loud enough? Is it too loud? Oh, she needs to heal herself. Sonya, heal up. And I can always use, you know. I don't use an Enos Campoyo. Yes, yes, really. Okay, good. I've got the everything where it needs to be. He has 1,200 hit points, by the way. Why are you missing? You're a freaking ninja. Also, they don't. She doesn't have her best weapons. There's that. There. Yeah, they're supposed to be tough. Agility versus agility affects accuracy of standard attacks. Fair. But yeah, that's essentially going to be the boss fight. You're going to have to fight him. And as you saw, he's challenging. He's supposed to be. I had him even harder at first, but then like I needed to make some tweaks because the yeah, so he's got 1,200, 120 attack, 100 defense. So he's got good attacks. By the way, Chaotic, would you like to be an NPC in the pub I've got here? Let me show you. I have a lot of NPCs. Only a few of them actually have lines. Oh, I can get rid of this. Most of what you know about game making in this you learn from Yester and Jamonius. I have no idea who those are. Yeaster. I still don't know. What I did was I found videos from this guy called Ninja Connor, and he had some fantastic playlists full of, hey, here's the tutorials. Like, okay. So I made the world map inspired by what he made. And then obviously I made it my own. And the first town also inspired by how he made it. And then I added my own stuff, and it just blew up from there. And now it's a process. Jamonius made the Fantasia series. Yeaster makes a lot of weird shit in a mock-up of the real world. Cool. Speaking of real-world mock-ups, there's a game, I think it's called Geomythica. I've been following the developer on Blue Sky for a while, but Geomythica, if I'm correct, I could be wrong if I am, I'm sorry, has a real-world map, and you go around and fight in different ways. Total chaos and complete chaos. Nice. But now there needs to be a third part to that one narrative. It needs to be just utter chaos. Yeah, I'm silly. Okay. So this is okay. So this is the sequence. This is the sequence I've been in. Oh, did I want to add anything else in here? Do I want to add any boulders or skeletons or anything, or is this gonna be fine? That's the tricky part. Is like, what else? What else should I add for decoration? In some of these areas, it's hard to determine. Oh, I didn't add. I need to add torches. Okay, let's add some torches. And a torch there. There we go. So that's good in here. That's 4F. That's good. Oh, yeah, lava room does not need any. 3F. Three F is fine. All right, and now all the music should be fine. Like the background music, just the regular background music. This is Neon FM over on YouTube. And the goal is to have enough enemies so that you're at high enough level so Brodacious isn't that hard of a fight. It's still gonna be a challenge. Okay. Yeah. But oh, the amount of I just remembered something else I have to do. Yeah, that'll later. Okay, so I hit that. Keep here's. Cutscene programming is what is difficult, by the way. You have to go through a lot. Okay, so you come here. I'm trying to visualize while doing it at the same time. Yes, cutscenes, they can take a while, but they are worth it. If you want to fool around with larger numbers and damage and healing, just double the attribute percentages. True. True, can do that. Can definitely do that. So the way this cutscene is gonna work is, okay, when you walk up and you step on these two, that forces Sky Ninja to show up. I was also experimenting with the way okay, where does the camera exist? So that way, as you walk past and you hit this point, I'm gonna just once the cutscene is done on this side, I'll just duplicate it. I might have to make yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm trying to think. You come up either way. The Sky Ninja's right here. Again, please disregard any banging. Construction is happening above me. Literally above me. The room above is getting a carpet replaced. Well, the carpet's being ripped out, and new flooring is going to be put in. My room at some point will be next, and if it gets too loud, tell me, and I'll just have to mute my mic. Ha ha ha! Chaotic. No, again, please disregard. It's a beautiful noise. We need the fakeness, of course. You've had all the carpets done in your new house, so yeah, sounds like fitting. It's all the carpets being ripped out and is being replaced with like wood, like vinyl flooring, or so like a wooden vinyl kind of thing. You're moving this week? Oh, the stress of moving. I'm gonna lower my mic just a little bit. You put carpet down, okay. Here it's the opposite. The carpeting is gonna be removed because. Hold on, wait. Okay. There's a lot of animals that live here. You're not into wood flooring, but your husband is. So, but no argument was had. Fair. Yeah, because I have a cat. My cousin has 2 cats and a dog, and there's 2 other dogs. And also there's children. There's a lot of people living here, so there's a lot of carpet that's going to be removed, replaced, but it'll be so much easier to clean. Don't have to worry about, did the dog make a little mess? Oopsie, now that's strapped in the carpet forever. Nope, gone. Oh, the cat made a mess? If a cat pees in the carpet, it's in there forever. So that'll be gone. That'll be much easier to clean. I also remember getting into an argument with a former apartment. It's like, oh no, there's all this horrible pet urine. I'm like, first of all, you're supposed to replace per the state law. This was when I lived in Florida. Every time that somebody moves out, you replace the carpet. And they're trying to charge me this expensive amount. Like, first of all, here's where you can get carpet cheap. You're trying to charge me way too much. And I gave you deposits for pets and whatnot. That helps with the whole payment. Come on now. They backed off eventually. After they tried to charge me like $1,000 for a new carpet. Like, no. A little bit of pushback goes a long way. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay, now I have to take command over player. Player's gonna move up 2 square. Move up 2 squares. Because if she's here, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. They'll try and charge you for shit, and they'll find some. Yeah. Especially here in the U.S. In fact, here you should just expect any deposits you give, you're not getting them back. You are not. They're gone. They're gonna be gobbled up. Like my previous cat, she had chewed up one of the blinds in an apartment I had, and they were gonna charge me for it. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That I don't mind. I admit to that. I didn't have get that replaced. That's on me. The amount of carpet they wanted to charge me, I know that was bullshit. Another apartment place, um, I got into another argument with them. Like, no, no, just keep the damn deposit. Whatever, replace things. Um, I had a window that cracked, and I had called the landlord multiple times. Hey, the window is slightly cracked. Like, okay, we'll send someone. They sent someone. They looked at it. It never got fixed. Like, you guys, I told you about that multiple times. The window has a crack in it. You sent someone out once. They looked at it, and that was the end of it. Why are you charging? Like, I shouldn't even have to pay for this. But, yeah. There's been a massive crackdown on scum landlords in the UK. Man, I would certainly like that to happen in the USA because there are a lot of those. That's why you spent the last year saving and bought one. Yeah. Yeah, and then you have to deal with all the other stuff that comes with home ownership. And me, I'm in this mix of, yeah, I live with family for now because rent is expensive. But also I have the whole, I can't really be tied down, especially to a house, because might want to move somewhere else in a few years. You never know. Hashtag single life or whatever. Whoops, change face set. That's going to be Sky Ninja. At least you know you won't be sold by someone. Oh, bro. Let me tell you a little story. This happened, wow, about 20 years ago. Jeez. Where the fuck is the time gone? Anyway, my girlfriend at the time and I were yes, it has. So here's what happened. Girlfriend and I were renting a house. It was a trailer, mobile, whatever. One of those. People who live in the U.S. know. I don't know if you have it in the U.K. But manufactured home is another word for it. And okay, we were renting one of those, and it was all fine. Everything was fine. Well, the person who owned the home wanted to sell the home to like their sister, and our concern was, wait, won't that? What about our lease? And we were told, oh no, your lease is fine. Your lease will be fine. We were about 9 months into the lease when they decided to do the sell. Okay. And everything went fine. We were told, yeah, no problem. We get a notice eventually on our door that says, hey, you have 60 days to get out, because apparently not only did the sale cause the lease to terminate somehow, but the original owner had not been paying the property tax or the lot tax or whatever it is for quite some time. Yeah. So all of a sudden we get this, hey, you have 60 days to get out. And we're like, wait, whoa. But it's not our fault. And we're told, cool story. 60 days. Yeah. Again, not our fault. You'd be filing suit. She and I were so panicked. We didn't know what to do. We're like, okay, what do we do? We just. She managed to find a place though, and we moved in just before Thanksgiving, so yeah. A lot of shit always seems to happen to me at the worst possible time. Oh, this has to happen right around the holidays. Right around the holidays. Or, oh, you're looking for this place? Well, spring break is happening, so everything's more expensive. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, we didn't file suit. We just got the fuck out. Found another place, and yeah, that was at least a bit better. But yeah, I've been through some shit. Your husband had to renew his visa a month before your house purchase. Sheesh. Because chaotic. If I'm correct, your husband is from the USA, correct? Right? Okay, yeah. Let me turn my mic back up a little bit here. Ugh. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. Oof. Oh, okay. So some guy. Ooh, dinner's ready. Yum yum yum. I hope you have a lovely dinner. Okay, Skyny's like, Sonya, look at all these cave flowers. Okay, but she's gonna be in either one of these spots. Hmm. That's. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Unless. Unless. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna this is how I'm gonna do this. To save my own sanity and this is gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna basically force it now. Whoops. And then I'll erase. Then go back into the main one. Let me see where let me see where my teleport is. Okay, I'm gonna move her there. Whoops! No, no, no! Don't create event. Go to the other layer, lower layer. Okay, yeah. Kind of forces you here to go straight up. Okay, that's gonna work. Because trying to duplicate, yeah, it would have been cool to have it duplicated, but then for what I want her to do, that's not gonna happen. So you hit it. So you step here, activate Sky Ninja. Walk up here, the scene begins. Let's go. Okay, so she'll move up. 1, 2. Or maybe if I move Sky Ninja over here. I'll do that. I'll move Sky Ninja over there. Okay, this is good. This is good. Right where I want him. So 2 steps forward. Alright, I'm going to then set move route. I should probably count this first because I'm trying to do it all. Okay, so she's here. 1, 2, 3 to the left, and then turn up. Okay. Turn left. 1, 2, 3. Turn up. Okay. Hold on, let's sort of wait for about, yeah. Copy that and paste that in. These little waits help out, by the way. This way I can have it. Okay, wait, and then do the sequence, move on. Turn left, move right. Do 1. That's her. Who's hitting me up? Nah, no one important. Okay. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, and then she's gonna sniff the flower. Then we're gonna shake the screen. Flash screen. Do I want it to be a white color? What color should the screen flash be? I think I'll leave it as like a bright flash. And if I have the right sound effect, I'll put that in as well. No, not a bell. Definitely not that. No, not that. Not that. Need like a shock sound. No, that. Actually, yeah, that'll do. Collapse 2. Then do a wait. Set move route. She's gonna. Where's. Let's see. Okay, this should work. Ow, my head. Alright. First now we have to test. Testing. But before we test, I am going to take a quick little RoboBio break kind of thing. I'm going to run ads for about 3 minutes. And I encourage everyone during this break to get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack. Yes, viral, yes indeed. Testes, it's nuts. Anyway, with that, it's going to be quick break time. Do what you gotta do, and I will see you in about 3 minutes. Hang tight. Welcome back. You've arrived. Alrighty. So, it's time to test the cutscene. I should move the no, I need to test several of the things that I just did, so we'll skip right down there. Oh yeah, I want to change part of that. Proceed. Okay, she's good. She's right there. This is all good here. You can only see so far. Up we go. Okay. I have to adjust that. Zania, look at all these cave flowers. Oh, definitely gotta adjust that. We gotta put a weight in there. Oh, they're beautiful. Sniff flower. Ow, my head. Okay, gotta put quite a few changes in there. Okay. Okay, quite a few little changes. Okay, then wait for... Make that also 15. So that... She moves down. Is there a way to make her just take a step back without turning down? I want to have her just back step, but I don't know if that's possible. Is it? Maybe if I turn direction fix on? I wonder if that'll work. Otherwise, I just won't have her do the step back. Okay. Let's hope for the best with this sequence. I know I can just move the piece in there. Look at all the cave flowers. Okay, I can reduce some of the wait time a bit. Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That was what I wanted. I can reduce a lot of the wait time, but now that's exactly what I wanted. Good, good, good. Actually, bring that down to 7. 7/10 of a second does seem, between half and 7/10 is it pretty good. Okay, then she takes a step back there. Let's move Sky Ninja. Where is he? There he is. He will he will move down, turn left, then a quick like half-second wait. Paste, and then let's have Sonia, are you alright? Move route the player. Let's see. I should have him move down one. He does move down. Here, 1, 2. Okay. Change that. Text time. Whoops. What? I'm wearing a helmet. I don't need to wear a helmet right now. But also, when you're into construction, safety first, everyone. Sometimes wearing a helmet is a good thing. See, I think so. Insert a quick wait there. Yes, that's fine. So do a quick jump up and down, like. Okay, we met in the Sky Temple. Let's switch over to Sky Ninja. So let's flip that. And let's actually flip that one as well. Because of where he is. Aha. See how much. What else do you remember? Insert text. Zania. Not much else. My memory is still too hazy. Okay, so not much else. My memory is still too hazy. Alright, and then... change back to Sky Ninja, yes. So Sky Ninja will then say... Hello!
Dragons!
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Suyasha. Hello, hello. How are you? How was your stream? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You were also doing some RPG Maker. Very cool. Well, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Suyasha and everyone. I am RoboRob, the animation voice, voiceover talent, indie game streamer, and game developer. I am working on my own RPG here in RPG Maker. The mod dashboard did not redirect. I missed the landlord story. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I hope your stream was excellent. If you need to raid and run, lurk, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever it is, I understand. So, I'd love to hear about your stream. How was your RPG Maker? Were you playing? Were you making? What was going on? I have been making my RPG in RPG Maker 2003. And it's going to be part of Feedback Quest 8, and it's going to be available on itch soon. Oh, you're mapping and publishing. Very cool. If you can you give me the brief rundown of the game that you're, like, the story or whatever you are allowed to say? She's your publishing cat. And you're doing mapping as well? Very cool. Mapping is fun. Yeah, I got RPG Maker 2003 because it was on sale for $2 on Steam, and I got it back in November. I followed some tutorials, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. And I have been. I've been making my own story. Cooked from the heat. Where are you located? Because I know, like, there was a heat wave in the UK and a lot of places. I mean, it is summer, but also, yeah. You got a lot of RPG makers during this sale? Yes. I got 2003 in November, and then when there was a later sale, when VX was free, I grabbed that, and I also grabbed MV because it was on sale for like $6. Also during yeah, the tile sets. You had a bunch of forest fires up north. Ugh. That's so I'm in California, and I understand the forest fires can do that. I'm in Southern California. Once it rains, the smoke should wash it out. I hope so. Yeah, the short. To quote Spaceballs, the short version. Because I can tell you, the game, this one has a lot. So let me show you. This is where the end of the demo is gonna be, because this is the first part. So here's the world map. Yeah. Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Good.
Excellent.
Kiss her. There is, by the way, a lot of Spaceballs, Lord of the Rings. So, my game is a love letter to and parody of the 16-bit game JRPGs that I grew up with. Yours is a multiverse-style game where you can explore different worlds, beating up monsters, and solving puzzles. Yo, that sounds cool. I'm in. This one, love letter to, then you would say Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I'm in my 40s, so I grew up with Final Fantasy 4 and 6 and Mystic Quest, and also the Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 era stuff. Inspired by Dragon Quest 3, Final Fantasy 6, Breath of Fire 2, Chrono Trigger. Suikoden and Tales of... Very cool. Chrono Trigger's fantastic. I was playing Chrono Cross again for the first time in like 20 years. I still need to finish it. Or refinish it. I finished it on the PlayStation 1 a long time ago. So I followed so after I grabbed 2003, I found tutorials by this guy called Ninja Connor, and I started, making my map in my initial town. following his tutorial, and everything just kind of grew from there. Suikoden 2 sprite work was a masterclass on 2D RPGs. Right on. I haven't played any of those. Also, during their recent Steam sale, I nabbed Sprite. It was $13, so that's good because I have been able to add it. Because RPG Maker was like, no, you can't add this, you can't add that, and I've been able to add some things lately. I've added unique sprites, and like, wow. So my goal is, of course, finish up the demo, get it ready so it can for the demo quest. Then with a sprite, I can start making all kinds of sprites and whatnot. And I'll be able to take my time with the rest of it. "2K3 is on Ruby." I have no idea how to answer that. Oh, hi, Zexy. Man, we got all sorts of cool people in here today. Got a few of the Spirit Stoners. Just got a raid by RPG Maker folk. Yeah, good times. You can do basic image editing, cropping, cutting, and pasting. I mean, yeah, I'm similar. My drawing is not the best, but it's still better than anything AI can make. Yeah, I can do image editing, cropping, cutting, pasting, sprite recoloring. I've done that. I also do I've learned quite a bit of video editing as well. In fact, in one video I made years ago, it took me almost 2 hours for a 2-second special effect where, okay, obviously I'm not a robot in real life. I'm just a robot on, I'm a VTuber robot here on Twitch. But in real life, to turn my eyes to glowing green for 2 seconds, 2 hours. Yeah. Editing is where the coolest stuff happens, but it takes so long. Worth it, though. Yeah, normal progress. So is cutscene editing. When I first tried to do cutscenes, I had NPCs going all over the place, falling off of maps. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. Now it's a bit easier. It'll be interesting when we have real AI. Yeah, real AI, yes. You need to learn more SPF. Oh, special effects, yes. Thank goodness for YouTube and the tutorials, because, man. You leave a follow and, hey, gladly, Suyasha. So I stream RPG Maker every Monday. Thank you. I do what's called RPG Maker Mondays because I'm working on this, and it's around this time. And then I stream Tuesday evenings at around 7:30 in the evening Pacific, and that's when I stream indie games. And everyone, go give Suyasha a follow, because hey, we love RPG Maker, we love RPGs, good people, good times. You had an idea of recording a game of Warhammer, taking photos, and use AI to animate the models fighting? Yeah, I mean, hopefully the AI doesn't decide, hey, the models are going to fight, and all of a sudden they have 4 arms out of nowhere, because that would be, that'd be a thing AI does. You're watching a thing with a wife. Alright. Well, thank you again for the raid and raiders. Hey, do what you gotta do. Tyrannite shenanigans. Viral, that just reminded me of Tyranids for the win, man. Oh, Viral, you just reminded me of something completely different. That I might have misspelled it. You like some nids? There's no Tyrannid kill teams. You're gonna get your genes stolen. Uh-oh, Viral. You better be careful. But the Velocipaster is certainly a thing you can find on YouTube. It's low budget. It's hilariously bad. And that's why it's amazing. Okay. Sequence testing. Hey, besides, Viral, if you're gonna get your genes stolen, that means someone's going to repo you, aren't they? Space Hulk is a guilty pleasure of yours, and you look forward to Divine Cybermancy 2. Okay, we're gonna proceed. Okay, let's test this. Come on, sequence, be good. Zanya, look at all these cave flowers. They're beautiful. Okay, that's a good space. Snips flower. Ow, my head. Okay. Oh, he needs to move down one more space. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good then. Whoops. What if I get rid of that, and he's got to move down twice. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Everything looks good here. Let's... Whoops. I'll get back to Central Castle. And then... Okay, I need to add a switch here, but first I need to go ahead and remove. Not so fast. Okay, hold on. Do I have it set for him here? Bodacious Cave, okay. Yes, his name is Brodacious. That's part of the jokes here. One, two, three, four. So move route 4. Where is he? One, two. That should work. Fairy rain coming. Hi, Fortuna. Welcome back. Welcome in. How are you? How is my pixie friend? Because Fortuna here is actually a vendor in this game. Fortuna is in East Town in the item shop. Shopkeeper Fortuna. Honest goods at very fair prices. Alright, sunglasses. Cool, man. I'm gonna be gnarly for the next 10 minutes, bruh. Heck yeah. Oh, snap. Look at all this stuff going on over here. No. Oh, a helmet. I mean, I have a helmet. there. See, I got a helmet too. Oh, well. I'll wear the sunglasses because you redeemed it, so it's all good. Got sunglasses because I'm a cool rebel dude. How's it going, Fortuna? Good to see you. I've been making a lot of progress. And currently towards the end of what's going to be the demo here. I'm testing out the last cutscene. And I put in some things. Yes, I have some cuts. Some of the cutscenes have become longer than I expected, but satisfying. One of the cutscenes for the side quest you can do is super funny. If you choose to stay or to leave, so I'm not gonna activate it, but the cutscene with this goblin here and the chicken let me show you in the maker here. It looks simple enough. All of this has a purpose. Look how long it goes. Now keep in mind, there's a split because there's a stay or leave choice. And then, either way, you go through all this. And it's still going. I'm also clicking slowly here. So from here all the way up is one sequence. And then that's the alternate version if you choose to leave. It's all the same, but yeah. It all, as the classic, you do all this for just a few minutes. You have a funny exchange, a boss fight, and then the funny exchange continues, and then you're done. Well, at least you're done with the side quest. Alright. And because the ratio hours spent developing... Oh, always. I was mentioning earlier how I do some video editing and how it took me 2 hours to do a 2-second special effect where my eyes, my human real life eyes, not my Twitch eyes, to get them to glow green for 2 seconds took 2 hours. Yeah. But yeah, the amount of time it takes, a lot of times people don't realize that it takes tens to hundreds of hours for like 2 hours of gameplay. Depending on how involved everything is. And the amount of testing, so much testing, as Varl said earlier, testes, it's nuts. Well, I added that part. Alright, yeah, point of no return. And now I have gameplay, about 100 hours of dev. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Okay, that's good. For you, it's like 200. Sheesh. $10,000 hours if you're making a yandere sim. I mean, yeah, games can take years. 3 years. One of the devs who. Some fight scenes in Hong Kong action movies. Yeah, 5-6 minutes in a fight and 16 out. Yeah, because it's so much work. The creative side is so much. I could probably make him go a little faster. Did that look right? Oh, Sky Ninja, you're gonna have to move, bruh. Brodacious, where you going, bro? Okay, hold on. Oh, we got another raid!
Dragons!
Hi, Remy! Remy, hello! Got another raider, another cool person, Remy Lexington, the one, the only, Remy! How was Lego Fortnite? Everyone, go give Remy a follow if you're not already. He streams Lego Fortnite and does a lot of cool creative stuff. And then on Fridays, he does community Lego or Fortnite stuff, which is really cool. You're working on a new base? Right on. Well, welcome in all raiders. Most of you already know me because I am a mod in Remy's streams. And I think, was I lurking in your stream earlier? Probably. Are you preparing for tomorrow's update? Cool. So if you don't already know me, I am Robo Rob, also known as the Animation Voice, voiceover talent, indie game streamer, and RPG dev, making a game in RPG Maker 2003. Anyone, if you need to lurk, raid and run, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever it is, do your thing. Whatever post-stream care you gotta do it. But welcome in. Glad to have you here. I have been working on a cutscene that, unfortunately, some things I have to run in an incredibly specific way. Because all I'm trying to see is how one of the guys shows up. Whoops. That's okay. I'm about to flip over. The important part was not that... Okay. So, you missed a small part, but nothing to worry about. Because... this here is where everything's important. Okay. This is the scene test, so... here we go. Not so fast. Okay. I'm gonna have to move him further down. That's what it is. Got it. Okay, okay. That's all. That's cool. That's fine. Let's move him down here. So now he has to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 steps up. Checking everything. Gotta check all the little details. Remy, I was previously talking about all kinds of how much editing takes a lot of time, how much all the testing in game dev takes a lot, and yeah. But the important thing is that it's fun. It takes, yeah, whether you're in movies, in doing YouTube editing, animation, any number of things. There's so much work for so little. I remember I even did stop motion a few times. And this is when I was like 18, and man, again, 10 minutes for 2 seconds. That kind of thing. But hey, glad everyone's here, hanging out, having a good old time. Hope everyone's Monday is going well. Okay. He spawns 1, 2. He'll spawn and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Nope, don't need that. 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I need to add insert. And set Sky Ninja to turn his face down. Okay, now if this works, it should look a lot cleaner. Also, Remy, I told you I got Ace Sprite, right? I think I told you that one. But now I can make all sorts of custom NPCs a little bit more just by editing. Like this guy here. He sent me I sent him a viral. Oh, you'll have to ask the bartender for a Pepsi. That's really clever, man. Really clever. Like this guy here, I changed the color of his overalls. Then he sent me back his copy of the sprite, and I adjusted it. And he's like, perfect. This is the developer of Edge of Allegoria. And yes, there is construction going on literally above me, so pay it no mind. Where's his rat cat? Ooh. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna have a no pets rule in the pub because it's just humans. So, rat, cat, or dog is probably back in Allegoria. You know, being neglected. Viral, you know the story. Also, I might have spoiled it, but not that anyone's gonna pay attention to that. And she is another sprite recolor. So I'll be able to have all sorts of different sprites coming up. It's gonna be fun. Alright, Brodacious. Let me make sure you look right here. Go up. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, knocks her back. Okay, they're talking. Grab some flowers and get back to Central Castle. Okay, I like it. I like that. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's where I want it to be. Yeah. Hold on. How did I do it in... Okay, fade out the background music and then turn it off entirely. See, I'm gonna play music after the... Now, what music should it be? Not his boss fight music. Let's see. No. No, that's boss music. No. Normally there's creaky... Yeah, again, there's So for anyone who's wondering, the construction noise you're hearing is all the carpet in the house is being removed room by room, and like the wooden, vinyl, tile, and new flooring is being put in. The carpet's going out, new flooring going in. That's why you're here. That's what you're gonna be hearing. Hold on, let me play this again. Yeah. I think I'm gonna use this. I'm first I'm gonna save because I'm absolutely gonna use that music. Are you kidding? Yes, 100% yes. Okay, let's set this to... She's like, you... And then him. Oh, now the fun part, because he's gonna be the boss. He's gonna be the final boss of the sequence, not the game. The game still has a whole lot more to go. But I want people to experience just enough of the game to be like, okay, that was cool. What happens next? Because that's what demos are good for. Not so fast, you. Like, after what you did to Commander Fightmaster, I should have executed you on the spot. However, General Infidado... However, General Infidado told me to spy on you. And this ninja friend of yours. He deserves to know the truth. One of my friends, who I showed her some of, she has a cameo in this. I showed her some of the lines, and she's like, "I can tell like that you wrote it as in I wrote it because the style I use is well, it's very me. Absolutely no Chat GPT was used in any of this in any manner." I'm gonna have to edit this. Hey, welcome back, Sharpie. She's watching the Click video. Was watching the Click video with the wife. She enjoys those. Right on. So I'm gonna test this sequence one more time to see how it's going, how it's flowing. I might get rid of these torches actually, and then I'm going to take another little break in just a moment. But first. That might be too many, but... Alright, one more sequence test for right now. Then I'm going to take a little break, and then we'll continue on after the break. Let's warp to floor 5. Okay. I can definitely put more space. I can space that out more. Okay. Yep, okay, that was supposed to happen. Look at the cave flowers. Smell it. Knocks her back. She remembers. Again, ignore the construction sound. Not so fast. Oh, I should put a weight in there. Okay. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Okay. I just want to make a couple quick micro adjustments here. If that's too much, that's too much. I'll deal with that in a moment. Put that there. Wait for... Just try 1.5. And do a little... Okay, so I lied. Oops. So I lied. I'm gonna go just a little bit longer, and then a break. She's confused. So for those who don't know, Zania had her memory wiped out at the start of the game, and she's trying to get a lot of her memory back. Let it... Oop, that's gonna be too far. It was you who caused the destruction of the Sky Temple. Sky Ninja's gonna turn to the left. Let's do a quick half-second wait. Grab that. So he's gonna, of course, he's gonna ask the classic, "Is this true?" She's going to turn to the right. But of course, she doesn't know. I do remember. But not much beyond that. So we know. So she remembers just a little bit. They've come here to grab these flowers because there is someone in Central Castle who can make a potion that will restore her memory. But somebody doesn't want that to happen. And now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take another break. I encourage everyone to take a break as well. Stretch, use a restroom, grab a snack, whatever it is you need to do. I'm going to run a few ads, and I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Hang tight, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back from the break. So, this is going to be the last hour or so, because final bit of game deving, and then I'm going to be going to the gym afterwards, because that's part of my Monday routine now, is I wake up, I have some breakfast, do my RPG Maker stream, have a snack, take care of the dogs, make sure they're fed for their afternoon stuff, go to the gym. Evening's free. So I'll probably end up doing more game dev stuff tonight, because why not? Plus, I should be doing this next week. A lot depends on how the construction is and home improvements are going. There's a chance I might not be streaming next week. It's also up in the air. It depends on how long things take. First, the upstairs is having all their carpet removed. Then the lower area, and I have a lot of stuff that I need to move out of my room. My entire computer setup is a lot. It's a big old desk, and then the bed, and my voice booth. I have to put things either in different bedrooms, hallways, in my car, wherever. Yeah. So there will be a point where I'm unable to stream, but hopefully it's only for like a day or two. Oh, and my cat has to have somewhere to go too. Fun! Fun. That's coming up. Anyway, back to this cutscene, huh? I'm getting rid of these two little torches here. Boop. Boop. They're gone. There's a reason for that. See, I remember being in a sky temple, but not much more beyond that. And then where's their faces moving down? Here they are. Okay. Okay, and then I'll paste that in there. Wait, I was there as well. Did I spell that right? Lieutenant Lieu. Some words. One N. Okay. Like, I was there as well. I was one of Lieutenant Zania's. Yeah, I was there. I was one of Lieutenant Zania's troops during the siege. Yeah, yeah. She that's right. She was part of a siege. Until she decided to disobey General Enfadado's orders. Like the like the traitor she is. Like what? Ah, the hammering up, the adding up, fixing things up. Oh no, it just escaped. Sorry, Fortuna. Enfadado, by the way, is this word in Spanish that means basically, it's similar to enfadado and enojado are the same. Enfadado is easier to read for non-Spanish speakers. Either way, it means angry. Yeah, like your emote right there, Fortuna. Enfadado is angry. So, General Angry is the general's name. Look, you sent... He got... You sent me to General Enfadado to call off the assault. When I told him, he got furious. You're gonna... Time to activate a Pal World patch and hunt that Pokemon down with a gun. Like, come here, Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Tranquilizer. I wonder how many tranquilizers it would take to knock out certain Pokemon. Snorlax would probably take... I don't know, Snorlax is thick, but also... Snorlax can be like, good night. In like 2 seconds. Of course, if you want to catch a Magikarp, just go anywhere. You'll find a Magikarp. Or a Tentacool. Or a Zubat. Zubat's freaking everywhere. Thankfully, I will not... There will... I just made myself realize there will be bats in this cave. Yes, there will. Are they going to be everywhere? No. But there will be bats. Now that I gave myself that reminder of... Oh, yeah. Zubats. In the cave. Everywhere. among... Realizing we had a traitor among our ranks. He offered me a choice. Turn you in and get promoted? Or risk being tried for treason? You can tell what I chose. Okay, insert. Now I'll have him move. Left twice, right twice. So left, left, right, right, left. That should do it. Now, the next part. Is how you tied to what I don't understand is how you survived. I saw you get tied to a barrel filled with chum. If you don't know what chum is, that's shark food. And thrown. Maybe you... Maybe someone on the ship was a traitor sympathizer. And didn't tie the knots tightly. Maybe someone on the ship was a traitor sympathizer and didn't tie the knots tightly. Or tight enough. No matter. I'll finish your execution. Of all of this. Okay, hold on. Change face set back to Sky Ninja. Yep, because Sky Ninja doesn't remember everything either. In this RPG Maker, I have to cut off my lines at certain points. In later ones, you can just keep typing and it automatically wraps around. So, a little bit of challenge now, but when I move on to MV later on, I'm not porting this to MV. This is being solely made in 2003, but I would like to mess around in MV at some point. Change face set again. No, I want him to face down for a second. You have memory issues as well? Yep, he's laughing at the fact that Sky Ninja has unfortunate memory issues because the siege of the Sky Temple was extremely traumatic to Sky Ninja. But he admits to having holes in his memories from it. Oh, well, no. This is, gotta fix that. Okay, so you laugh and like, ha, you are having memory issues, ha 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 ha. Like, it won't matter. It won't matter if he was. Both you and the traitor will soon be. Okay. Won't matter if he was. Both you and the traitor will soon be. Hey. And then I will do a. Yep, that's the one. Okay. If this sequence works exactly as it should, we won't worry about the change system background music. Everything else should work just fine then. Actually, I'll just delete that out. Now the big test. Will this work? See, this is where the story gets heavy, because there's a lot of light silliness along the way, but okay, that looks good. The 3 warnings. You've reached the point of no return for the demo. Once you've done everything you want before advancing, proceed. So we see the cave flower blooms. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. That activates them. There's Sky Ninja. Look at all the cave flowers. Will it blend? Man, that's a throwback. The Will It Blend series on YouTube was certainly a thing. I remember people even put, when iPhone 4s were the new thing, they were blending those. Thanks for the throwback, Sharpie. Wow. They're beautiful. Sniff. Ow, my head. Sonia, are you alright? I think so. She remembers, we have met before, in the Sky Temple. What else do you remember? Not much. Memory's still hazy. Let's grab some flowers and get back to Central Castle. Not so fast. You. After what you did to Commander Fightmaster, I should have executed you on the spot. However, General Enfadado told me to spy on you, and when the time was right, strike. And this ninja friend of yours, he deserves to know the truth. The truth? That it was you who caused the destruction of the Sky Temple. Sonia, is this true? I don't know. I do remember being in the Sky Temple, but not much beyond that. I was there as well. I was one of Lieutenant Zania's troops during the siege. Until she decided to disobey General Infandado's orders, like the traitor she is. What? You sent me to General Infandado to call off the assault. When I told him, he got furious. So far, so good. Realizing we had a traitor among our ranks, he offered me a choice. Turn you in and get promoted, or risk being tried for treason. You can tell what I chose. What I don't understand is how you survived. I saw you get tied to a barrel filled with chum and thrown into the ocean. Maybe someone on the ship was a traitor sympathizer and didn't tie the knots tight enough. No matter. I'll finish your execution properly and take out the Sky Ninja, who's the cause of all this. Me? What do I have to do with any of this? You don't remember? Oh, that's rich. You have memory issues as well? It won't matter in a few moments. Oops, I gotta make this slight edit there. Yep, a couple edits. Both you and the traitor will soon be taking a permanent nap. Ha! And that's gonna be, yep, that's gonna be the boss fight. Yes, okay then. That's good. That is good. Now let me go ahead and there we go. Both you and the traitor will soon be taking a permanent nap. And then that leads to the boss fight. Which I will actually... I'll go ahead and put that in here. Insert battle processing. Okay, if defeated, game over, can't escape. Force desert snares and exploitation. We don't have a lake in the dungeon, so I'm not sure what deep is gonna look like, but we'll give it a try. Oh, and to make things reasonable, I'm gonna cut his health by a lot. And then just gonna leave that there for now, so that this is all a good test. Go in here and fix things up. Apply. Okay, and now this is gonna be funny because okay, he has 1200 HP, but for the sake of this, what we're about to see, he's gonna have 120. He'll get his health back for the actual fight, but for this specific test, his health is going way under. Also consider that Zanya's only at level 1 for this test. So obviously she wouldn't be able to survive if he was higher level. Okay, we'll go to this. I know, it's the same sequence over and over, but that's part of programming, that's part of developing. Okay, she thinks so. Her memory's hazy, that's good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but for the sake of the game, this is good. This is a good sequence. Yeah, I like how this is definitely intimidating music. He shows up and is like, oh shit, it's about to get serious here, folks. Dropping some truth bombs, some major lore. She doesn't remember much. She was a lieutenant. Until she disobeyed like the traitor she is. He was mad. How'd you survive? I'll finish your execution and take out the Sky Ninja. Poor Sky Ninja, he's like, what did I do? Okay, that's good. The music is correct. The shock will probably take him out. The icicle strike did not do it. That'll do it. We're not gonna worry about the massive amount of XP gained. Oh, that's right. I gotta switch the other music. But everything else is working. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's what I gotta do. I gotta turn off the music for a second. Do that in here, grab that. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the music because the next sequence, which I will not be doing right now, I'm gonna be ending in a few minutes here. But the next sequence will, things will continue, and it's gonna end in a cliffhanger. Yeah. So let's review. got this sequence going all really well. Got this looking right. Everything looks good. And I'll show you around just real quick what's left in the map here. And then this guy, I need to make one tiny little change to his sequence here. In fact, I'll do it right now. Because his whole thing is he's part of a side quest. So I'm going to copy the page, paste the page. Switch this to Zell Ring Quest. Save, because this is extremely important here. Hello, Heroic Zephyr! How are you? I was in her stream earlier, just hanging out. Everyone, go follow Heroic Zephyr if you aren't already. She does a bit of game dev and plays games like Final Fantasy XIV and all sorts of just goodness. The dev has been going on thoroughly. I have been working on a particular cutscene in a cave flower room here, where you had fun with ooh woo, as you call it. Fair. Yeah, the cutscene goes really well, and it dumps a lot of lore. Then you have a boss fight. Yeah. Drafting cutscenes is a lot of fun. It's also fun in a sad way when you see, oh, hey, why did this character get stuck? But then when it works, it's beautiful when everything works right. Testing, 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 always testing, 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 testies nuts. So I need to give this guy now this is about to be the scariest thing I'm gonna do here. Well, not everything here. Hold on. This cutscene here, all this work in 1 second. Bye. However, it's all here when it's part of the actual side quest. Alright, I'm going to... No, not that. I get it. Insert. Set move route. Move route. He's the precious goblin. And yes, it's a lava chicken. Eh? Who are you? Like, oh, gross. Like, gross. Can't you see I'm praying here? And then set move route so he... Oh, no, 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 not move down. Good thing I looked at that like, wait, no, 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 not move down. Not move down. Turn down. No move down. Not move down. He's just gonna look at you. And now I have to test that as well. But we'll go to the lava room. Yeah? Who are you? Oh, gross humans, go away. Can't you see I'm praying here? So only if you have the side quest will you get to have his other sequence. So that's good. Also, I made sure, you know, off stream I've been doing so much. Like I added the sign here. I made sure that the cave is complicated, and as you make your way through, you will have plenty of random encounters. Because I mean, you gotta be able to level up. It's an RPG. So yeah, you'll be cruising along. There'll be monsters. There'll be monsters. There'll be monsters. Whatever. And then this is the biggest point here. Why would there be a room like this with a teleport crystal and a savior circle in it? The game even literally tells you you have reached the point of no return. Make sure you've done everything you want before advancing. So if you need to go back, you can always go back. You can just get out. Oh, I made this. Whoops. I think I made this guy say something. No admittance for King Ray. There are too many monsters. Yeah. East Town has plenty of supplies. Yep, that's all. He just says East Town has plenty of supplies. Because over here we have Zephyr's character, Armorer Cassandra. You're gonna want to buy some of these items before you really get deep into the cave. Also, make sure to stop by, grab some stuff from Fortuna, the pixie. She sells some good stuff, like elixirs. And, you know, go around looking for people, say hi. You just explore. Oh, I still haven't given the mayor much in her house. Mayor Nays. So I still have little things to to add and tweak. But also in the very beginning it says it's still a work in progress. Things could change. Dogs in the house. Like a cat, yeah. That's right, this cat barks at you. A wild cactus blocks your path. That's it. Just a wild cactus blocks your path, so you can just walk around it. Again, a lot of, despite the heaviness of the story, plenty of silliness. Cause just go around. Or over here, the little fairy that says you didn't see me do anything. Got it? Bye. So that's how the game is going. And still I have plenty of NPCs here who, well, they still need lines. At some point. I'll probably just give them temporary just placeholder lines that might even say placeholder line. And then these NPCs need lines as well. All in time, all in time. Central Castle has plenty of NPCs that need lines as well. Does she have a line? No. She does. King Ray is only 35 but has been ruling for 10 years. You know, little things like that. This guy, he doesn't say anything. Does the girl here say anything? No. How about this guy? Nope. Okay. So I still have some more people that need things to say. But everything else is pretty much done. The original town. He loves my blue hair. This guy we're gonna get rid of in a moment, I think. The Classmaster, wanna change classes? Now's your chance. He's gonna go away because we don't need him. Oh, and then this turtle is one of my friends. Shell, yeah, the weather is awesome. Makes me want to flip for joy. And then the statues represent the elemental goddesses of fire, ice, and thunder, who still need names. The kid here. Ooga booga! Did I scare you? And for anyone who wants to see the very last bit here. Wonder what that could be. This is an optional temple. That is important to the story. Got a town up here in the north. This is the spot of the Great Cracking, where 5,000 years ago, the land bridge between the northern and southern continents collapsed into the sea. The northern continent eventually sank below the ocean, leaving no trace of the landmass. Yes, it's the flying tank. This was specifically requested. Also, what could this be? Right now it's nothing. But it will have a purpose. This area will also have a purpose. It's dangerous. And this. And this. Well, maybe not that. But there's quite a bit. Quite a bit to explore. Quite a bit to see. Even though the main story takes place just between here, and there. For now. That's the plan. So that way people can play the demo, give me some feedback, and I will continue expanding until the game is fully complete. Obviously you can't land on the mountains, even with a freaking flying tank. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you, everyone who stopped by. I appreciate all of you. Boop. Let's go over here. Thank you, Remy and Suyasha, for the raids. Appreciate that. Thank you for all the follows. Suyasha, Lullaby, Chaotic Narrative, everyone who's been hanging out. So much. Appreciate it. Glad you got to see how much work has been going into this game. And, yeah, I've been working on this since November. Some of my coworkers like, you're making a game, and then they're surprised that, yeah, I have a lot done. Alright, let's see who is available for a raid. Let's see. I've got one person playing Peak. We've raided recently. Let's go raid Sailor VT. I don't think I've actually raided her before. But she's playing Honkai Star Rail. So we're going to get that set up. And next stream will be tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. Gonna be playing more Extranium, which is an indie Honka Star Raid. Yeah, right. Extranium is a Doom-like boomer shooter. I have to beat the boss of episode 2, and then we're gonna work our way through episode 3. And hopefully, I'll be able to stream next Monday for another set of RPG Maker Monday. It all depends entirely on how the construction is going on. Alright, everyone. Thanks again. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to get this raid started. And be sure to stay animated. Also, be sure to follow me on Blue Sky for regular updates. I only post on Blue Sky, not Twitter, not anywhere else. Blue Sky, Twitch, and Discord. Here we go, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.